Hey guys, so I usually don't make videos like this. Most of my content are like random game clips that I upload. But I felt like I had to, as it seems like a lot of players are lost thinking that everything in the game is too spongy, everything is one shot, two-shotting you, that the Warlords of New York expansion is out to get you, or that like you need god rolls to do any content above hard. So yeah, uh, basically I call this the average Joe build for reasons that the gear pieces are actually fairly easy to get. They're just regular. I'm not running exotics, anything. There's no gear pieces here, or gear set pieces. I mean, I'm running a three-piece Providence set, an Araldi backpack, and two Sokolov items for the SMG damage because I'm running an SMG. So yeah, I'm using the Vector SBR for I don't know. It just has for some reason higher per bullet damage and it reloads fairly fast. Um, so I have a killer talent on it, 10% critical hit damage. I rerolled because I have a god roll already for that one, max roll. But yeah, you can easily replace this with the fast hands talent to make reloading much faster. It's probably more efficient with the fast hands, honestly. But yeah. I'm also running the Baker's Dozen, which is a named rifle that has perfect lucky shot. Uh, the regular lucky shot is fine because you just need basically a limited ammo when you miss. So yeah, it has 15% rifle damage, max roll. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, and my mask, I have the Providence. It's actually a god roll, obviously, aside from the one attribute that I had to reroll, but it's max everything now. Before I had this, I actually had a much lower with like mixed HP or skill damage in there somewhere. It's in one of my videos, the screenshot of my gears in the description. My armor is the Sacrifice, Perfect Glass Cannon. Um, you don't really need Perfect Glass Cannon. As I said earlier, I have a video with none of these items on me on a previous video when I was trying to tell everyone that not everything is spongy on Reddit. So I like recorded a video to show that, but yeah, whatever. And my holster is a 15% weapon damage and 9.3 critical hit damage and skill damage. It obviously not the best. This is what I was using previous to this, or like prior to this. It has skill haste, and health. But yeah, you might be asking why I have a Irelli backpack. It's because it's the best backpack I actually have. Yeah, I just need reds. Obviously, I can find something better than this. I actually thought I had the correct item here for the rifle damage. It turns out I actually had marksman rifle damage, but yeah. I'm only using this temporarily. I just need vigilance and red stats on it. For my gloves, I'm using Sokolov with 15 max weapon damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage, obviously. And Sokolov because I'm using an SMG as my primary. So it has SMG damage and critical hit damage. It's the same for my knee pads. Knee pads have fairly much more decent rolls. So yeah. For skills, I am using the turret for, you know, extra damage and it actually serves as a fairly good distraction. Uh, the damage it does is actually pretty respectable, so around 30-40k per bullet, and it fires really fast. And then I also have the Reviver Hive in case I mess up. So just to show in practice that let's try to find a world boss here.
Accuracy detected. Get it!
I'm over here!
Agent?
Thank you.
Like, I guess I understand what people are saying that like because they want the game to be more shooter than RPG or like it's like kind of super realistic that it's hard to understand why things are dying so slow.
Civilians
But
in danger.
it feels fairly decent for me. This is heroic by the way, so they're dying fairly fast. If you ask me. Like if their health or armor is any lower, this would be basically super easy content to do. And as you can see, I'm getting shot, and I'm not really getting one shot, and I'm running a glass cannon talent, the perfect glass cannon talent, which makes me take 60% more damage. So yeah, just clear this really quick. Actually killing very much faster than SMG. Has a fairly decent reload speed too,
Detecting
so
additional hostile contacts.
they're over here. This is the only problem with SMG, so that if they're like at least 10 meters away, your bullets miss. Like very, very much. What?
Civilians in distress.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there aren't any named. I can't find the named bosses, and I don't really want to make a long video. It's just to show a slightly different or slightly tankier enemy. To show that, yeah, I'm not getting one-shotted or like they're like super tanky that they're not dying. It takes 1,000 bullets to kill one, which obviously isn't the case unless you are not. See, the thing is you don't need super optimal items or item gear. You just need better synergy on your gear is what I'm thinking. It's obviously it's obviously in my build that I don't have god rolls on everything. Some rolls are actually fairly low aside from the weapon damage. My lowest weapon damage is like 9%. But most of my gear, if it isn't obvious, I actually got most of the higher rolls while I was farming in hard. And then I did probably a few hours in challenging where I got a little bit more pieces to upgrade, to increase my damage basically. And then I got my mask that's basically a god roll